Well, without a doubt, over the past 24 to 48 hours, the number one story that has dominated the news cycle in the sporting world has been Kobe Bryant's ruptured Achilles tendon, the subsequent surgery, and the fact that every single interviewer and announcer out there seemingly has contacted every available orthopedic surgeon who has nothing to do with Kobe's case to give their perspective on whether or not Kobe Bryant can come back. And listen, it's a valid point, because of the number of minutes he's played, the games he's played, the length of his career, and his advancing age, whether he can come back from this injury, the ruptured Achilles tendon, that will most likely sideline him at least 6 to 9 months, although in most extreme cases, usually takes about 12 months for a player to return to whatever portion of 100% that player can get back to. And really, that's the question here. Is Kobe going to have the explosiveness that he once had? Now, really, unfortunately, most likely, even though he's been an incredible athlete and he's an incredible specimen, I mean, this is the type of injury that robs you of so much, okay? And the interesting part that I found is that most of the announcers, etc., and the doctors have brought up like Elton Brand, okay? And Elton Brand, listen, he was not the same player as he was when he was a star with the LA Clippers. After he had the ruptured Achilles tendon, had that miserable 3-year stint in Philadelphia, you could tell he wasn't the same player, couldn't get up and down the floor the same way, couldn't really spring through the lane, go for the rebounds. But let's also remember, Elton Brand is not the same type of player Kobe Bryant is, period, when both were healthy at comparable stages of their career. Elton Brand lost some of his explosiveness, but Kobe's whole game is based on that athleticism, that explosiveness. Now, instead of Elton Brand, maybe there's a couple other players we should consider when discussing whether or not Kobe can come back. I mean, I believe Isaiah Thomas suffered this injury when he was like 31, 32 years old, and he decided not to come back. And true, his career had been waning really a bit going into that injury. But how about Dominique Wilkins? Remember Dominique Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks? You know, he had the same injury when he was like 30, 31 years old. Granted, significantly younger than Kobe. But when he had the injury in the 91-92 season, at the time he was hurt, I'm just looking at his line score here, he was averaging 28 points a game. Came back from the injury, came back from the rehab. Following year, started 70 of 71 games. 29.9 points and almost 7 rebounds a game. The next year was a year where the Hawks midseason traded him to the LA Clippers. You know, for the Hawks in 49 games, he averaged 24 points a game. In 25 games for the Clippers, he averaged 29 points a game. So 2 straight monster years coming back from that injury, albeit he was younger, and 2 straight All-Star appearances as well. So, I mean, there is a chance Kobe can certainly come back. In the interim, what are the Lakers going to do? I mean, I can tell you clearly what the Lakers are going to do. They're going to go, hey, I guess we got to give Dwight Howard the ball as much as he wants it. Even if Paul Gasol is going to probably bitch and moan about it, because that's the only thing. Mike D'Antoni, forget about it. Your system, you want to run the floor? Ain't going to happen now. I mean, you've heard all the wild speculation. Maybe the Lakers amnesty Kobe, saved themselves up to $80 million. Who knows? You know, I said to you a couple times early in the season and during the offseason, you know, if Kobe really wants to extend his career, Kobe can always go run the point. I mean, you know, he's a facilitator as it is. He really plays a hybrid point guard, shooting guard for all these years. I mean, yeah, they got Steve Nash. Gee, is he healthy too? But man, oh man, you talk about one of the premier franchises in the NBA, one of the premier players ever in the NBA, to have this type of injury, not good news any way you slice it. Hi guys, Aldo Marco here. This, of course, is going to be your Sunday video report. Got a couple of free picks, one in baseball, one in the NBA, coming your way in just a moment, plus 2 promotions for Sunday. But first, let us talk about Brian Rosica. Rosica had lost consecutive plays on Wednesday and Thursday. But yesterday was Saturday, and you know what Saturday means. Since he has joined this site, every single Saturday he has had what he calls the Holy Grail, the max table limits 100 dime release. He had his first ever in the NBA yesterday, and it won. In fact, it was the LA Clippers, a 2.5-point dog, winning outright in a huge game in terms of playoff implications by 4 at Memphis. So, it was 100 dime winner number 8 out of 9 as his first ever NBA play delivers as terms of a 100 dime release. And since joining the site now on February 5th, 40 and 16, $10 bettors have won over $16,900. So congratulations to Brian Rosica. I've decided that we should probably keep him here on the site. I mean, even if he loses 2 games again in the next week, I think we'll keep him at least till next Saturday to see if he has another 100-dime play. Listen, your promotions today. I'm going to turn to Anthony Red once more for the first promotion. Anthony Red, you got the charity play of the week from him on Thursday night, a 40-dime release on the Oklahoma City Thunder, a 4.5-point road favorite by 19 points at Golden State. And FYI, guys, if you have not made your donation yet, what the hell's the problem? Now, I understand if you're waiting for your money from your offshore account, but still, what the hell is your problem? Make sure you do it. All the information down below. In fact, you can keep an update and keep a check for those of you that have actively participated in this program and see how many of the past recipients of the Charity Play of the Week have done and have fared since we first initially talked about them. I think I entered about 7 of 8 of them. You can click on the Charity Play of the Week program ads here on the site, and you'll see them, and I'll be updating them. Oh, my God, I got like 30, 35 different people to update here. It's going to take me forever this week to do it, but I'll let you know when it's updated even further if you'd like to, as I do. Take a look and see where your money has gone and how it is hopefully, and it hasn't always helped people, but in terms of affecting the outcome of their life, unfortunately, but it has always certainly helped them. So you got his big play that night for free. Then on on Friday, you got another big play from him for the half-price play of the day. Today, he has his second biggest NBA play of the season. You got his biggest NBA play of the season on Friday for half price, and that was a winner as well. Today, second biggest NBA play of the season. NBA winner number 19 out of 29. Winning day number 14 out of 21. 75-dime NBA dog shocker of the year. Bigger than the 40-dime winner that you got for free on the Thunder on Thursday night. Bigger than his 40-dime winner you got yesterday with Atlanta and Washington staying under the total in baseball. And $10 bettors have won $8,235 following his betting advice in basketball, college and pro. Over the past 2 years combined, you can get his play for half price today simply by using, and I just realized I have the wrong coupon code listed here on the site. Let me give you the correct one. It is Anthony 4250. Anthony 4250. Anthony 4250. That is the correct coupon. Anthony 4250. 4250 will get you his play today for half price. The other promotion today is the $5 play of the week. I brought this back a couple of weeks ago and is already a perfect 2-0. Shawn Michaels contributing 2 straight baseball winners. Today, turning to another hot baseball handicapper, it's Brett Atkins. He has his 60-dime run line mismatch on the afternoon card. Strong as his 60-dime winner on the New York Yankees over the Orioles on Friday night. He's coming off a 2-0 sweep on Saturday. It's winning day number 6 out of 8. His 60-dime winner today costs $60, but you can get it for just $5 by using this coupon code, Brett5. Brett5 is going to be that coupon code. Again, Brett5. And remember, Brett is spelled B-R-E-T-T and the number 5. B-R-E-T-T and the number 5 is going to be that coupon code. Okay, guys, let's now get to your, let me just see. Is there anything else I got to tell you? Oh, Brad Wilton going for winning day number 11 out of 16 with his 40-dime double-digit blowout, twice as big as his 20-dime winner on Colorado in baseball last night. $10 better, up $1,300 the past 2.5 weeks. Trace Adams has his top-rated 1,000-star winner number 4 in a row in Colorado and San Diego today, and a 1,000-star winner with the Blue Jays over the Royals last night. Scott Delaney was on the wrong side with his 80-dime run line release yesterday on the Atlanta Braves. I know I am fully responsible for causing Delaney to lose that game because that was a free pick I gave you. Later in the day, I get an email from him saying, well, I don't think I can say the particular F word that he started that email with, but it had something to do with me and using the Washington Nationals as he did, and I should have corrected myself. He had the Washington Nationals as I did on the run line against Atlanta yesterday, and we both lost. His was an 80-dime play. Mine was a free selection. So that went down in flames. Craig Davis on another nice roll, winning now 5 of 6 winning days, 7 of 10 winning days with a 30-dimer in the NBA. $10 bettors up over $3,600 in all sports since November. So those are among some of the hot handicappers. Now, let's get to your free selection today, and in baseball, I am going to go with the Detroit Tigers. Now, the Tigers today are at Oakland. They should really be in a position to go for the series sweep. But what happened is on Friday night, they had a 3-0 lead. They blew it. 4-3, they lost in 12 innings. Do you think the Tigers need relief help? Yesterday, they jumped out to the 7-1 lead, held on for the 7-3 victory, snapping Oakland's 9-game winning streak. Going to go with Anibal Sanchez on the hill. He did lose Game 3. If you recall, the ALDS last year, giving up 2 runs in 6 1/3 innings of a 2-0 loss. But in 2 starts this season, he's been superb with a 1.50 earned run average, with just 7 hits allowed and 13 strikeouts in 12 innings of work. The Oakland A's are going with Jared Parker in this one. He is 0-3 with a 3.93 earned run average lifetime against Detroit. He hasn't pitched well so far this season in 2 starts, an ERA of 6.48. So, again, I'm going to go with the Detroit Tigers in this one as your first free selection. Now, your other free play is going to come in the NBA, and I toyed with going with the New York Knicks at home, obviously. Big playoff implication battle against Indiana Pacers. They would like to finally wrap up their playoff seeding and give their stars, especially J.R. Smith and Carmelo Anthony, rest for the final 2 games of the regular season. The thing is, they're laying 4 points at home against Indiana. Now, the Pacers have not played well of late. They've lost 4 of their last 5. But the Pacers have given them fits all season long. And, Tyson Chandler most likely is going to be given the rest of the regular season off. So that leaves the Knicks dreadfully thin down low, and the production that the Pacers have been getting in the post here over the past month or so. So I'm going to lay off that game. Instead, I'm going to go and ride the Brooklyn Nets as a 3.5-point favorite at Toronto. I think they're looking to complete a sweep of that season series. Another game that has playoff implications as well. The Nets coming off a 117-109 win on Friday as a 6-point underdog at Indiana, and before that they took care of business beating the Boston Celtics by 8 points, also as a road dog of 3 points in their game prior. They've won 4 straight games, and I will go with them today because really, the Nets could win out, which would certainly help them here postseason-wise because they play at Toronto today and then finish the season at home against Washington and Detroit. So, there are 3 possible wins on the table, so I'll go ahead and lay the points with the Brooklyn Nets as your final free selection. That'll do it, guys. Best of luck, and I'll catch you again on Monday.